Yo, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to teach you how to predict somebody's future, and has a really nice kicker ending at the end that I think you'll really like. So let's get into it. So for this trick, let's imagine that we have a volunteer that will help us out for this trick. I don't, but we can pretend. All right. So participant, have you ever had your fortune read before, like with a tarot deck? You have a couple times. All right. So what I'd like to show you today, if that's all right with you, is something similar to that, but it's just done with a regular deck of cards. Would you like to see it? All right, fabulous. All right, so what we'll do is this. As I run through cards like this, just say stop anytime. All right, so stop right here. Cool. All right, so from a completely shuffled deck, which is very important, you could said stop anywhere, which is also very important. All right, so the first card that we can look at, wow. Okay, so wow. The Queen of Spades is the luckiest card in the deck, all right? So whatever your future holds, you're going to have good luck somewhere. I don't know what that means quite yet. So let's see what else we can get. All right, so do me a favor, cut both packets over to here, just like this. If you would, go ahead and do that. All right, so we'll just take a look at, we'll turn these face down. We'll take a look at these face up as well. Wow, 2 sevens. That's sort of like a jackpot if you think about it. So what two sevens tells me is that you're going to have wealth and fortune in your future, and combined with good luck. I mean, this is almost like if you think about like a casino type scenario. So I don't know quite what good luck and wealth and fortune means right now, but I think I know where this is going. So just so we can get a clear picture, let's take a look at the cards that you actually just cut to. All right, so what do we got first? Wow, an ace. All right, so that sort of fits in with this theme here. What do we got next? Another ace. Wow, I think I can see where this is going. Let's see with this one. Another ace. Yep, I think I know where this is going. And I think if you hit up Las Vegas, I think you will be very lucky and very rich in your near future. Alright, so this is based on a Carl Fulvis routine from one of the Self-Working Card Tricks books. I forgot which one right now, but it didn't have the tarot sort of layout theme also, and it didn't there was a switch in here that I'll talk about later, which is not in the book either. Alright, so what we want to do is set the deck up like this. Alright, so you want to get the 4 aces, obviously, or whatever cards you want to produce, and then you want to get just a different card, which will be the start of your lucky card that you tell them is a lucky card. So whatever card you think is lucky, use that card, right? So this card, you want to actually put a pencil dot on the white corners, so you can, when you spread the deck, you can tell which card it is just by spreading the deck like this. I can see that it's right there, and you can spot it anytime. Now what you want to do is put that card in between the red aces like this, and then put these somewhere in the middle of the deck. All right, so you have an ace sandwich in the middle of the deck with that queen right in the middle of those, and then the black aces will go one on top and one on the bottom, and that is your starting position. So before we start, you can do some false shuffles or some false cuts, and I happen to actually I've made a false cut video, the one right before this, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that after this video. All right, so after you do that, you want to force the position at this penciled out Queen of Spades. All right, so you want to get a break below it. If you want to do a riffle force, they say stop anytime you put that down. Or if what I did in the performance is I just spread through, and sort of like not like a classic force almost, but it's you decide where you take the cards off, all right? So you spread through. Do me a favor, say stop anytime. Once they say stop, you can see that pencil-dotted card, so you just take it and drop it, all right? So the queen is there, you just drop it when they say stop. It doesn't matter where they say stop, because you decided where you want to put cards down, all right? So it's all up to you, not them, which is a card force. Now what you do is you start, the whole sort of it's not cold reading because it's all BS, but what you do is you turn this packet face up and you say, oh, the Queen of Spades, the luckiest card in the deck. What this tells me for your future is you're going to have good luck somewhere. I don't know what this means quite yet, so let's keep going and see what we can find out. Now what you do now is you ask them to cut both packets over to here. So you want to gesture like this. Do me a favor, cut both packets over to here, anywhere you want, all right? So they do that like this. Now you just turn the queen packet face down and the other end packet face up. All right, so be sure not to flash that ace on the bottom there. All right, so now whatever these cards are, just BS your way through it. Say, oh wow, the Jack of Hearts is the three diamonds. What this tells me is that you're going to have good wealth and good fortune somewhere and somehow in your future. I don't know if that means quite yet, but so far we have good luck, wealth, and fortune, and I can see where this is going. Maybe like in a casino somewhere or something like that. So you're almost like predicting like the casino thing and getting lucky at a casino, maybe. All right. So after you say that, you say, "Look, I'm not quite sure what all this means right now. So let's so we can get a clear picture. Let's see the cards that you actually cut to. Let's see what those are. So now you just pick up this end pile here, and you just take it off like this. All right. So you just take your fingers from below, hold this packet in middle grip, and just slide that card out like this. Turn that face down and put that on top. Now you do the same thing with this next one, although it's the same thing. You just take it and drop it and turn this face up. The next one, and by the way you're doing this, you're saying, oh wow, nice, that's a good card. And then the second one, you just say, oh, another ace, that's really lucky. All right, so on this one, you do the same thing. See what this card is. Oh wow, another ace. I think I see where this is going. So now on this one, if you think about it, it was a queen on the bottom, but all this face up, face down, taking cards off the bottom and the cutting, they'll forget that there was a queen on the bottom here, right? So now what you do when you pick it up, you do sort of the side glide move, all right? So what that is, when you pick it up, you keep your hand here close to these packets here. So in the action of just bringing this packet over, this hand stays still so that when it contacts it, you're actually doing this, all right? So you're not bringing this hand over and doing that. Instead, you're bringing this packet over and then putting it on your stationary hand, and you're doing this, all right? So when that happens, this is exposed view. All you do is you take that ace, which is second from bottom, you put these down and then put it there. So once again, you're here, and so you just bring it over, do that glide move, and then you don't want to really, you don't want to put it down like this because maybe they'll see that little side jog happening in there. So when you do it, sort of just toss it down, and then that'll just disappear. And then take that ace, turn that face up, say, "Wow, 4 aces." I think I know what this means. I think you'll be very lucky and very rich if you go to Las Vegas soon or in the near future, whatever you want to say, right? So I think I really like this this whole theme of the the fortune telling and mind reading thing, and with the thing, because in the original, it wasn't justified. You were just turning packets face up and face down for no reason. So I think that that face up and face down configuration just reminded me for some reason of the tarot card setup, and so that's what I came up with, and I hope you like it. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me, it really does. And if you learned something new, if you got value out of this, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.